So I quit Instagram for 3 months and here's what happened. A lot of you might know I lost access to my Instagram and it left me in such a terrible state of mind that I didn't feel like using Instagram at all, not even my private accounts for the past 3 months. At first I felt devastated, but little did I know that Instagram going out of the picture is going to be a game changer for me, and here's how. FYI, I'm recording this video for the second time क्योंकि पहली बार जो footage मैंने record की थी, half of it went missing. I don't know where has it gone, but let's do this again. Number one is skyrocketing my focus. So social media platforms are designed in a certain way to get you addicted to them. In fact, some studies also compare social media addiction with the addiction of cigarettes and drugs. Your never-ending feed, likes, followers, social validation, and the ease of access ultimately combined leads you to get addicted to these apps. With time, it reduces your attention span and you don't even realize it. Let's understand this better with an example. Think of Instagram like a supermart filled with toys. But the thing is, the toys keep changing super fast. So you start playing with one, then another, then another. It's so quick and exciting that your brain gets used to jumping from one toy to the other without sticking on one for too long. This happens because on Instagram, there's always something new. Someone's videos, stories, posts, reels, and whatnot. Over time, your brain gets used to this quick jumping process and you find it really difficult to focus on one task for long periods of time, like reading a whole book or doing your homework, or maybe sticking to long form content on YouTube. That's how Instagram and sometimes YouTube Shorts can kinda shrink your attention span, making you a fidgety, impatient person. Now, without Instagram and those constant notifications popping on my phone, I could deeply focus on my work and studies. I could enter a mode of deep work where my subconscious mind had no distractions playing in the background. My attention span improved drastically and my exams this time went great. Even though my Instagram came back just a few days before my pre-finals, yet I literally had zero urge to scroll Instagram or, for that matter, YouTube Shorts. My break times were designated and I could control what am I watching and for how long. Number two is getting rid of FOMO. Initially, when my Instagram went away, I felt utterly hopeless because I had no clue of anyone's whereabouts. मेरा कौन सा friend किसके साथ hang out कर रहा है, किसका content is working better than me, कौन सी vacation पे enjoy कर रहा है, so on and so forth. I had no clue until one day this happened. यार ये सातवाना ज़ादिया का ला ट्रेंड कितना फनी है. मैं तो सुबह से हंस रही हूँ सिर्फ और सिर्फ इस पे. मुझे भी दिखाओ, किसकी बात कर रहे हो? ओह, तू इंस्टाग्राम पे नहीं है ना आजकल? हाँ, थोड़े टाइम से. ये देख, मैं दिखाती हूँ. ये फनी है ना? फनी है ना? अरे. And on this day, I realized when you stop feeding your brain with irrelevant crap and make it clutter-free, you start making space for the better things. In this whole vicious cycle of jumping on trends, we fail to realize that how much of irrelevant content we are feeding our brain with, which eventually also starts hampering our productivity and focus.
यार ये क्यूट पपी रील्स वाले पपीज़ की भी क्या लाइफ होती है. काश मेरी भी लाइफ कुछ ऐसी होती. बस पड़े रहो और अपना मेक ओवर करवाओ. Oh God, brain, please stop. मुझे ये गाना नहीं सुनना. I need to focus on my studies.
You saw that? This is exactly why you're able to memorize all the trending songs on Instagram, but the things that genuinely need your attention, like your career, your studies, this video maybe. Just kidding. पर अब इतना बोल ही दिया है तो please consider subscribing to the channel because it means a lot to me and it gives the signal to YouTube that this video and this topic is worth talking about. So this might reach a few more people. If you find it helpful, do not forget to subscribe. Number 3 is the betterment of my mental and emotional health. Now imagine if your phone was taken away from you for a day. Feeling weird, right? Well, this is actually a term called nomophobia, which is no mobile ka phobia. This is a psychological condition describing a fear of getting detached from your mobile phone and its connectivity. Now for me, no more Instagram meant no more fluctuations of my dopamine levels, meant stable mood, less anxiousness, and lesser mood swings. The best part for me, it made me more patient, learn to detach, and to let things go. Number 4 is physical health. Yes, you heard that right. Now, did you know in India, the prevalence of short-sightedness, which is myopia, which is dur ka nahi dekh pana, the prevalence of this has gone from 4.4% in 1999 to 21.5% in 2019, and this I'm only talking about people aged 5 to 15 years old. Now imagine how much is it going to increase in the upcoming years. Research says that we are going to have a myopia epidemic in the upcoming decade. And you guessed it right, a major cause of this is lifestyle changes and increased screen time. Did you know that average screen time of teenagers in India is 7 hours? And you won't believe, but even my screen time was pretty high, which I realized only after Instagram going out of the picture, and I was able to decrease my screen time significantly from a daily average of 6 hours a day to literally 2 hours a day. Let me know in the comments what is your daily average screen time. Apart from this, I started practicing yoga and chanting Hanuman Chalisa only and only because of the fact I wanted a bit of mental peace and stability inside me, because after Instagram going, I was really sad and anxious, and I felt that whatever I had worked on for the past 3 years has just gone, and I don't know when is it coming back. So I started yoga with literally zero expectations, literally zero physical expectations, I would say. I was only expecting my mind to be calmer. And usse pehle for the past 2-3 months, I was also struggling a lot with my constant weight gain. I wanted to reduce weight, but literally nothing was helping me. I started yoga and started chanting Hanuman Chalisa. I felt so soothed and calmed inside, I can't even tell you. My mood, my emotions started getting better eventually, and without doing any special practice, without going to the gym, without lifting heavy weights, my weight also started coming down. I literally don't know how. I didn't even practice any diet or something, but my weight came down and I was shocked. Now, a valid explanation can be that stress also leads to weight gain, and once you remove stress from the picture, weight starts to come down. And yoga and Hanuman Chalisa both helped me eliminate my stress levels really nicely. Last but not the least is focusing on the little things. Absence of social media, actually Instagram, created a sort of void in my life in terms of time. I knew that I had some extra time during the day which I can maybe devote to something more productive and meaningful, something that I wanted to do since a really long time. My creativity game took a step up, and guess what? You already know it. I designed my own calendars and journals. It was another whole process, and I would not say that I was completely stress-free during that time. I had a lot of stress, but in a different way altogether. But trust me, the whole journey was worth it. I started out my own small business, made my website, learned a lot of new things, and it just made me so satisfied from within. And trust me, all of this could have never happened if I did not lose access to Instagram. My gratitude and mindfulness for the simplest of things in life, like sipping a small glass of water, or maybe just taking a stroll by the street, or just simply sitting and talking with my family, increased a lot, because I knew that life is not just about the bigger things, the achievements, the celebrations. It's also about how you react when life snatches it all from you and you are literally left with nothing. Because at the end of the day, the show must go on. And now, finally coming to the conclusion of this video, you might think that, oh Mitali, you're such a hypocrite, because yes, my Instagram is back. As I told you, it came back just a few days before my pre-finals were beginning. Don't ask me how it came back. It came back on its own. I received an email from Instagram telling me that it's back, you can use it again. And I was like, okay, wow. But honestly, as a creator, if you ask me, Instagram as a platform is a necessity if you want to address a wider audience, grow better. Instagram is the place for you. Because kitni bhi burai kar lo, it ultimately gives you the right audience to showcase your work and grow in life. But again, if you ask me as a consumer, if leaving social media or Instagram is a permanent answer, well, I'm not sure. Social media has its perks, but it's important to acknowledge the times when it starts to weigh you down. Burnout is real, and sometimes taking a step back can do wonders to your mental well-being. So here's my takeaway for you guys. If you're feeling overwhelmed, consider a break. It might not be forever, but it might be a breather that you didn't even know you needed. If you're not able to concentrate and be as productive as much as you think you can, you should consider an Instagram break, and let me know in the comments that did it help you. And with all this said and done, Instagram vanishing for 3 months was definitely a game changer for me, and now you know why. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this was of some value to you. If it brought value into your life and if you think it was helpful to you, do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.